So welcome to today's trade recap. Today is the 7th of November, Friday. I was up 5% on the week, and today I took this trade where, I lost. It stopped me out by some pips and then went to full TP. I know Animus took like not the same trade, but had the same idea of the trade, and we can also go a little bit over this and why I didn't enter, why he entered. Um, and yeah, in this trade, I risked 3% and I lost 3%, of course. So for the week, I'm up 2% now. Um, yeah, I was really confident in this trade, actually. That's why I took a lot of risk. But yeah, nevertheless, the idea was correct. Just a little bit of bad luck. Um, Combined with maybe a little bit too much risk. So, yeah, but let's start right into it. So, let me delete this. We have London highs right here. We have Asia highs right here. Those are pretty equal highs, so this is a big draw of liquidity right here. We have a 1 hour high right here. We have Asia lows right here, and we have London lows right here. And that's pretty much it for the session highs and lows. Let's check for the higher time frame. We have this 1 hour low right here, which we formed. We have this 1 hour high right here, which we formed, and London lows. But that's pretty much it. On the left side, we have this low, and this low right here, which is also a kind of important draw on the bigger time frame. You can see right here this explosive move up from the last half of October. The starting point of this was here. So all the people who went long somewhere around here, they have the stop loss around here. So there could be a big reaction from here. At least there will be a small reaction, but there also could be like a bigger reaction to the upside. That's why this draw was really interesting to me to also enter kind of aggressively. So let's follow the path of what price wanted to do. In Asia, we took out this 1 hour low. So here we expect a reaction to the upside, which we got. So this reaction from this 1 hour low is done. Then we have this 1 hour high right here, and we swept it, and we get a reaction to the downside. So sweep and reaction to the downside, done. Now we sweep Asia lows and those two 1 hour lows, and we expect a reaction to the upside. Okay, we do get a reaction to the upside a little bit, but then we break down, and we cannot say we check a reaction from those lows, but there is a little reaction, but then a breakdown because we inverse this gap. So this low, and this low is not interesting for us anymore. Okay, so now we need to see another manipulation in some sort of sense, or a sweep of the session lows to continue then higher, because continuing higher is really what we are looking for today. Because on the downside, yes, we have this low, but here we have a lot of low resistance liquidity. We have this low right here, this low right here, this high right here, this, and you can see the low resistance liquidity right up here. So when price actually wants to inverse 50-minute fair value gap right here and then go up, it will most likely get everything here till those session highs. So this can be today in the evening, this can be tomorrow, this can be on Monday or next week. But when this move happens and it's a good time to trade, I would like to take a trade for those highs here, because when we go up, we will definitely go for all of those highs. So market opened, and we swept London lows, and I waited for some sort of reaction to the upside. I wanted to see maybe a fair value gap getting inversed, a fair value gap getting hit, a bullish reaction out of it, maybe some sort of order block tap in or a 2-minute or a 3-minute inverse. But as you can see, we did, yeah, basically nothing. So yeah, we just went down, 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 down to this like big low here, which I explained to you in the beginning. So now it's getting interesting. From here, we formed this doji candle on the futures chart from CME. On the CFD chart, I can show you, on the US 500 index CFD chart, you can see that we actually formed a high right here. So on some charts, on some CFD charts, we broke structure here to the upside. On some, we didn't, and we broke later. And on some charts, like mine from the futures, we didn't even make a high right here. So that's why, like, entering aggressively from this 4-hour low is really interesting for us SMC traders, because there's a lot of orders sitting there from the move up which previously happened. So taking in some sort of aggressive entry is probably one of the best choices you can do right here if you have such a big low, like a big meaning behind the low. So that's why Animus took a trade here, because on his chart we made a high and we broke structure to the upside to then target a 1-to-1 risk to reward. And this getting hit and then a break-even stop out. So on the futures chart where I trade, you can see we don't have a high. That's why I did not enter, and I waited for another high to form, which we did here. And then we broke structure to the upside and we inverse this 1 minute gap. So I entered right here and I put my first take profit on the 1-to-1 risk reward, which is also the end of this imbalance right here, of this 50-minute gap, which was a 5-minute gap when I entered. So here was my first take profit. Second take profit on the highest of those 3 low resistance liquidity highs, and last take profit just here for a runner, or then maybe all the way up to Asia and London highs. But didn't happen. So we literally just go sideways, go almost hit my take profit, then go down, stop me out, and then directly inverse this gap. We did not make a SMT. We just went down, sweep out for we can check. I mean, it's like 2 pips, so it's a little bit unlucky, but yeah, it is what it is. After this, we come up, we fill this this gap right here, this 5-minute gap, like to the fullest, which is also the 50-minute gap right here. We fill all of this, hit the first take profit, and then we form a 5-minute SMT right here. We have this high to this high, which is higher, and on NQ we have this high to this high, which is a little bit lower. So we form the SMT and then we go down. So what is important to know for me for this trade? Was it a little bit too much risk? Maybe yes. Maybe we could have de-risked a little bit. Also, regarding that we didn't get a reaction from London lows, and there's like some sort of impulsive movement right here, and there could have been the option to enter more aggressively, even more aggressively, but because the thesis is that we have a lot of orders here and we don't want to catch a big move to the upside, but we want to catch the reaction from those orders down here. But this was, for my chart, really the most aggressive entry you could have taken. There was no inverse before, no 2-minute inverse before, just a little bit unlucky that we didn't form a high right here and we didn't break structure on the first candle. But yeah, there's not really much to tell you. The take profit placing was really perfect, as you can see. But yeah, that's pretty much all for the day. I wanted to see longs just for overview, because we go down and we swept this 4-hour low, which is really interesting low for SMC traders because it's the start of this impulsive move to the upside. So there's a lot of orders laying right here. We get a reaction. I take the most aggressive trade since it's my thesis for the day, and take profit placing is perfect. Stop loss placing, okay. It's always the same. Sometimes I leave a little more of breathing room right here, but taking aggressive entry also means that I want to be out of the trade as fast as possible, and giving stop loss breathing room also means that we need to target a little bit higher to get a 1-to-1 at least. So yeah, I think it's not a big problem to not give the stop loss breathing room, because there's no real invalidation. The thesis for the day was definitely to enter as aggressive as possible, but yeah, not more to say here. This was today's trade on ES, losing 3%. So on the week, I'm up 2%. And yeah, that's it for today. And we're gonna see on Monday.